can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I started to grow. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'm a beast of the that. They can never be me, nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to grow. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like
Welcome to your favorite channel. It's your boy PBK9's giving it to you the way I always do. Fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Some gonna like it, some ain't, man. Big shout out to everybody out there taking care of them animals. Like I always say, had a little break. I'm just getting warm back up, man. I'm just getting warm back up. We're gonna crank this thing up over the next week or so. Crank it all the way up. You know, I got a lot of news. I've been leaving off a lot of things that need to be talked about that ain't been talked about. You know, a lot of these brothers out here with this fairy tale talk, still fairy tale, man. You see, I like to address certain things sometimes, but I let you know we just kicking the shit right now. Ain't nothing, you know, serious about this type of talk right here we're doing. But when you start taking these top of the line, echelon bloodlines, and you really serious about the fairy tale talk or where they came from or what kind of dogs they mix, man, I just can't deal with it, man. Can't deal with it. Got to deal with brothers that got experience in this dog thing, that know about this dog stuff, or brothers who trying to learn, or brothers who trying to teach me at the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Mad Doc out there. What's going on with your Mad Doc? The Magnolia Kennels, John Dembry in the building, man. I tell you, I got to go random right now because them pups got me going random. So just like I said before, just bear with me, man. I got a lot of news for y'all today and some dog talk if I can get through with it. You know, first thing, man, I want to say, you know, brothers just, that prejudice stuff, man, it just ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna stop nobody from doing what they doing out here. You know what I'm saying? It just show the ignorance that's in the dog game that brothers, you know, it don't bother me, you know, because I just step on folk and keep moving forward. Brother, a dude told me black guys trying to keep the dog game going, shaking my head, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, dog, y'all finish. You know, we doing our thing out here with these dogs. You know what I'm saying? Stay back and sit on the bench and watch the starters play out here. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you don't understand. Like Nas told y'all a long time ago, folk, you're going to hate what you don't understand. You're going to feel what you can't conquer. All you got to do is look at shit that going around you daily. That little one little phrase, it sits with a lot of shit that goes on around a lot of people daily. You know what I'm saying? Folk, they don't understand it. They hate it. Even down when you got, I'm gonna give you a quick example. My black brothers, to the black brothers, the black kids that come up real super smart, the ones that may have to wear glasses, don't wear glasses, the ones who want to study their work and do their work in class, you can't understand it. So you call them a nerd. You can't understand why this little fella right here trying to get his education, so you call him a nerd. Or you can't understand why that brother going to work at 9 to 5 doing some shit you wouldn't do, so you call him this, or you call him that, or you call him a lame or some other shit, you know? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. We're going to keep doing what we do out here. You know, it's over for a lot of y'all brothers. It just is what it is. Just face it. You know what I'm saying? First thing we're going to get talking about, man, we're going to get into a little bit of the news. Like I said, South Carolina, 2025 is the hub of dogfighting arrest. I just got to give it to you the way I got to give it to you, the way it is, the way it is. I got 2 of them that I'm about to give you right now. And if I would have waited out another week, I probably would have had about 3 or 4 more. You know what I'm saying? Hey, by the time, what's going on with you, big dog? Salute to you. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a great day. You know, we in our 80s over here, so we doing good over here. Sunshine, 80s. Hey, can't complain. But yeah, man, South Carolina, super South Carolina, the hub. They've been calling it the hub since the 60s. And I mean, every dog fight bus I gave y'all this shit was from South Carolina damn near. And maybe some from Florida. Florida and South Carolina running neck to neck. You know, neck to neck. So what I'm about to do is give y'all, my brothers and my sisters out there, we're going to start from Timminsville, South Carolina, which is the Florence area, which is your Florence area. So we're going to start right there. Make sure I got this for y'all. Hold up. Give me a quick second. I may have to add that real quick. I'm going to start off with this one from Beaufort. Sorry about that. I'm going to start off with this one from Beaufort.
In Beaufort County have rescued several dogs and charged a man with animal fighting and cruelty. A tip led officers to the property, and a multi-agency effort helped ensure that the animals are now in safe hands. WSAV's Danielle Cobb talked with the team of rescuers who are now treating those dogs. She's joining us now from our Low Country Bureau.
The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, or SLED, charged 54-year-old Spencer Moultrie on Monday with animal fighting or baiting and ill treatment of animals. The rescue organization that is working to help the dogs that were seized, I talked with that organization about how these operations work and how they get uncovered.
Dog fighters will oftentimes say, I love my dogs. They're doing what they love to do. Well, they do it for that person, because these dogs are so these dogs are ones that will give anything for their person.
Neighbors and surrounding businesses pointing me to where they say is the exact location they saw police cars pull into and arrest Moultrie on Monday, a private property off Claudy Lane. Many telling me they had no idea of the cruel acts going on behind the trees.
There's been some extensive medical done, but you know, just like with most cases of dog fighting, you have animals that have open wounds, broken bones.
The dogs rescued showing obvious signs that they were being fought.
Dog fighting basically operates the same as, it's very underground. They operate the same as you would with organized crime.
The Humane World for Animals rescue team explains that dogs in fighting rings likely never leave the property due to someone becoming suspicious of injuries. That's why they say woodsy or deep set areas can be a prime spot for dog fighters to hide their suspicious activities. But they say that doesn't always protect them from being discovered.
They're just treated so barbarically, but the dogs are so quiet. What typically gives it away is people cheering, or you've got a neighbor, a family member that recognizes and says, you know, every Saturday night they'll walk a dog in and they'll either carry a dog out or they'll have a garbage bag and leave. And they'll start to think, something's going on here.
But the organization emphasizes that dogs removed from these rings can actually make for the best companions.
I think one of the things that's really just never ceases to amaze me is how forgiving these dogs are, the brutality they face, and yet they'll stand there and wag their tail and they're like, okay, I'm ready to go.
The World Humane for Animals organization says the dogs are being treated and they'll be housing them until court. The organization offers up to a $5,000 reward for any information leading to the arrest or conviction for dogfighting or cockfighting. They advise that if you see something, to say something. From the Low Country Bureau, Danielle Cobb, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Yeah, I'm back up in here, man. Them folks say $5,000 reward, $5,000 reward, and they talking about I'm on some sheet with working for some animal company, and that woman say $5,000 for a tip or some shit like that lead them to arrest. Man, y'all better add the numbers up and get the hell out of here. Hey, Joe Womack, what I'm gonna do with him, man? Big salute to you. Appreciate you dropping in. Like I always say, my brothers and sisters out there, man, we just getting this thing warmed up. We talking about schooling too hard and a few more things, I got on my list. I'm gonna go to the Publix. Bring me away from the microphone till I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, next week I'll be back full-fledged running that thing day for day. Giving my brothers and sisters that dog news day for day. Big salute to all my brothers out there in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Duval County, all across the whole bottom. Bando for life. What's going on with you? King Scrooge. Big salute to you, fam. Big salute to you. Now, we got a brother in Savannah that I gave y'all the news to a little while ago. And I told y'all he was in jail for murder. And then he got locked up for the dog fighting. Well, there's an update on that brother case, and they talking about dropping certain things. I don't really know exactly how it's going because I ain't got into the details. I just give you the news. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let the brother know. I don't get into the details. I just give the news. So here it is, man. This brother from Savannah. I want to say they saying the dog fighting situation may be dropped or something. I don't know. So we about to watch it together and get back into the dog talk.
Charges against a man accused of running a dog fighting ring. Our Madeline Bierster has been covering this case from the very beginning.
She joins us live from the Chatham County Courthouse with more on what his attorney had to say today.
Now, Isaiah Goodman appeared in court today with his attorney. Now, his lawyer essentially said it's hard to distinguish between the 27 different counts listed in the indictment because each of his dogs is not specifically identified for each of those counts. In November 28th.
Let's stop that right there. Because we look at a lot of this stuff and we need to learn from this stuff from different situations. One thing that woman just said just now that may be key to anybody's situation in the future. Each dog need their particular own charge. If I got 100 dogs, then you got to say which one of these dogs is charged, giving me this charge. Which one of these dogs is giving me this charge. You can't just take all 100 dogs, or you can take them, but you just can't say I got, listen what she said. You gotta, they're not telling him what they took the dogs for.
Dogs were seized from Isaiah Goodman's home on Walton Street in Savannah. He's been indicted on 27 counts related to animal cruelty and dog fighting. His lawyer trying to get that indictment thrown out because he says it's not specific enough.
What we're asking for here, and that is that this indictment in its entirety, or at least...
And that's what happens when you go in court with a paid lawyer. You don't go in there representing yourself. Bruce Banner, you don't go in there representing yourself. You can make things happen.
The majority of it be quashed. If they're going to re-indict it, then they re-indict it.
Prosecutor Jenny Parker argued that because dogs are not treated the same as human victims in court, no statute or law requires each dog to be identified specifically. She also said there is potential to re-indict prior to going to trial, but another case of his could affect that. Goodman is also charged with a murder in Garden City in 2020.
Because we have a murder case, which is what the state would prefer to try first, and should there be a conviction in that case, there may be no necessity for the dog fighting case.
The judge says he'll take both sides into consideration and make a decision in the coming days.
The whole point here is to figure out whether the indictment is sufficient to place the accused on notice of what he has to defend.
As for the dogs taken, canine behaviorist Jen Dean took in the majority and has been nursing them back to health, helping them get ready for forever homes. 10 out of the 14 in her care have been placed into fosters or rescues.
Justice is more than a slap on the wrist, which is what these guys have been getting across the board. These folks that fight animals need to be held accountable, and they need to have punishment that fits the crime. You know, studies have shown that people who do these types of things with animals are also going to be violent to human. I mean, look at his rap sheet.
She says if Goodman is found guilty, he should be required to pay her and everyone else involved in the case back for the cost of treating these animals. Some of these dogs still require rehabilitation and surgery, costing her around 10 grand so far. Dean still has 4 animals from Goodman's home in her care. We'll keep you updated on the judge's decision regarding that indictment. But in the meantime, if you are looking to donate or help out in this case at all, even foster one of these 4 dogs, you're asked to reach out directly to Angels for the Underdogs. They're a nonprofit out of South Carolina. We have all their contact information over on our homepage right now. Reporting live outside the Chatham County Courthouse, Madeline Bierster, WTOC News.
Nah, it go down different ways. Like a Bando, get that paid lawyer. Them paid lawyers, especially depending on who you got, man, they fishing with the judges. They eating dinner with the judges. All that stuff matter. You know what I'm saying? Call it corrupt, call it what you want to call it, but you better know how to survive out here. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, hey, public defender, last public defender I had, right? Let me tell you about that real quick before we get into the news. I had a shooting charge back in the 90s, and it was somebody who I knew wasn't going to court. They said they wasn't going to court or whatever. So I wasn't going to plead guilty to it because I knew they wasn't going to court. So my public defender, I had him. I came in there with a fleece suit on, right? You know, sweatsuit type thing. And it was like like a fleece suit. He asking me why I get the money to buy my clothes and all kind of this and that and this and that. And, you know, it just really pissed me off, man. It really felt like he wasn't trying to benefit me at the end of the day. And we all know that the public defenders get a check from getting you that plea deal. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, all they trying to do is get you to plead. No matter, make no difference. You know, they ain't trying to really save you. So knowing that, then you either stay your ass out of trouble or save you some money to get you a real lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like having you a real top-notch lawyer walking in there with your head high. You know what I'm saying? Or when you at roll call and you call that, you got to call your lawyer names out at roll call. You at roll call and you call your lawyer name out. Yeah, we gonna ride this bitch out. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But end of the day, let's get back into this news, man. I got a 3-year-old left in the car. Let's get to it. We got some great news as well. So we gonna knock this news off and then we're gonna get into this pit bull talk.
Is charged with manslaughter for the death of her 3-year-old daughter. Will Wagner went to her first court appearance and has more.
On Monday, 40-year-old Kelly Brown appeared in court where her bail was set at $50,000.
Cash bail is warranted in this case. I am going to set a cash bail of $50,000 as well as a special condition of no contact with children under the age of 18.
Court records reveal Brown parked her car at the Milford Freshies parking lot around 2 a.m. Saturday when she left her 3-year-old daughter Fiona and her small dog inside the car. Early indications are that Fiona's death is likely attributed to the heat, according to the...
Hold up, let's stop it right there real quick. $50,000 bail for a little child, a human life. Forget the dog. We done seen folk with higher bonds for dogs. That's the stuff that we talk about on this channel. You know what I'm saying? We do show this news year round, and we see brothers with these high ass bails for dogs, dope, all other kind of stuff. And you telling me $50,000 because you killed a little girl? It ain't no damn forgetting your damn 3-year-old child in the damn car. You know what I'm saying? That's just plain out stupid. You know, plain out stupid. You telling me $50,000 for that shit, man? Come on,
Deputy
man.
Chief Medical Examiner. The dog was also found dead in the car. Surveillance video shows Brown briefly returned to her SUV just before 6 in the morning, but did not come back after. Police and EMS arrived 14 hours later. Footage shows Brown returning to the scene then. Records show she has family throughout Penobscot County. Brown told them she was camping along the Penobscot River. Family reported her missing, telling police Brown was acting strangely for several weeks and said she was seeing spirits. Records show police found Brown while investigating a separate matter. She told authorities she was staying in the parking lot to clean it up with gloves and trash bags provided.
Hold up, man. I gotta take this thing back for a few seconds. I don't think I heard what I thought I just heard. Let me take this thing back real quick. Let me see something, man. Let me check something real quick. I heard something. I hope I ain't hear what I thought I heard.
Also found dead in the car. Surveillance video shows Brown briefly returned to her SUV just before 6 in the morning, but did not come back after. Police and EMS arrived 14 hours later. Footage shows Brown returning to the scene then. Records show she has family throughout Penobscot County. Brown told them she was camping along the Penobscot River. Family reported her missing, telling police Brown was acting strangely for several weeks and said she was seeing spirits. Records show police found Brown while investigating a separate matter. She told authorities she was staying in the parking lot to clean it up with gloves and trash bags provided to her by management. Brown was covered in scratches and bruises. She told police she fell in the Penobscot River while cleaning the hillside and swam to the other side before noticing police in the area. Surveillance footage would end up contradicting these claims according to court records. After talking to family, investigators learned Brown had stopped taking her anxiety medication and began having hallucinations. She may have also been using marijuana, according to police. Brown remains in Penobscot County Jail. Will Wagner, WABI News, Bangor.
Now that's some straight bullshit. Straight bullshit, Trevor Laley. You know, left that little girl and that dog, forget the dog, left that little girl in the car for 16 some hours for the paramedics and all that ambulance got there. And you telling me $50,000 bond? Hey man, I tell you what, I'm gonna start seeing spirits and be out here fighting these dogs. That's what I'm about to do. Be out here I seen some spirits, and spirits got me fighting these dogs out here today, man. That's what it is. I commit that crime because I seen spirits. And maybe I get a $50,000 bond. You know what I'm saying? You got a brother down there in Georgia doing damn near 500 years for some dogs that they ain't talking about. He got caught in no box, none of that. He had the dogs with some heavy ass bullshit chains and maybe a few scars, and he doing 500 damn years. And you talking about $50,000 for taking a little 3-year-old girl life? Man, shit me, this country got the damn, its judicial system is ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? Ass the fuck backwards. You know, you want to get a $5,000 about a damn dog fight, but then yet that woman ain't gonna pay no more than $5,000 to get out if you're doing it 10% of what damn $50,000 is. $5,000 to get out. And if she got a good what you call it, a bondsman, they're gonna look out for her. She might can give them $1,000, pay the rest later. $1,500, $2,000, pay the rest later. Okay then. But that's the type of shit that goes on behind the doors. You know, we got to start a movement to save these children in America. That's what we need to be doing from these pedophiles and these folk like this right here. We fuck a damn dog. We need to be saving these children because there ain't no damn laws that's sending these pedophiles away long enough that they should be getting sent away. Ain't no laws gonna send that damn woman away long enough. She talking about anxiety and medicine. Ain't no anxiety problem make you do what the fuck she just did. Ain't no hallucinating, and damn sure ain't no damn weed gonna make you do what she did with that little girl. You know what I'm saying? Man, I know folk from my city, still to this day, they ain't found a little girl. She went missing in the house. They did forensics on the walls. They did found some of that blue stuff on the walls. Never found a little girl to this day, and this happened when I was younger. And they doing life. They never getting out. The daddy ain't, because he ain't nothing to do with it. The mama never getting out. Didn't even find the little girl. Even though we know what's what. But I'm just giving you, this is back in the days compared to now. 2025, she get a fucking $5,000 bond. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Let's talk about this stuff, man. I got some news for y'all. Let's take it a little on the bright side. You know what I'm saying? We got a pit bull who saves a family. We're going to get into that, man. You know where you heard it first. You know where you got it from. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got a video coming for y'all, right? Hey, big salute to that dude out there, PBK, whatever, whatever the initials stand for. Big salute to you, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I just had to let folk know, don't get it confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm PBK9s, PBK, Pelican Bay, however you want to call it. Folk know me. But in the day, I'm gonna put you on some game, my brother. I'm gonna put you on some game, and I'm gonna do it on my next video because I want to talk to you about some false advertising you're doing, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You got a dog that you showing as something, and it's not something, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I know it's not something. And I'm talking to my brother PBK out there. You know, I'm not sure what the initials stand for, brother. And I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm the only PBK can stand for anything. Poor Boys Kennel, Pimping and Balling Kennel. It can stand for anything. You know what I'm saying? But I just have to let brothers know at the end of the day. But I'm gonna put you on some game on my next video, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you on some game. You know, so let's get into this, man. Pitbull saves family, and then we're gonna keep this thing going.
What he did, he definitely got my attention.
A dog's cries for attention relentless.
He would come just close enough for me to be out of arm's reach, and then he would bark, turn around, run a few steps, turn around, bark again. And it felt like he was trying to get my attention. And I got this overwhelming feeling that he wanted me to follow him.
Gary Thines left his dog with a friend at the dog park and blindly followed this little guy's lead. First, out of concern that he was alone and traffic on Chestnut Street was heavy. But when the dog's path ended,
I want to say a salute to them blue dogs real quick. I'm going to get a video back on. Salute to them blue dogs, because over the past couple years, most of the videos, a majority of the videos that we showing, when the pit bulls save people, a lot of them being blue dogs. Salute to them brothers with the blue dogs out there.
Here, he knew something was wrong.
He led me to a tent encampment with two. The first I saw just the one gentleman. I tried to get his attention to wake him up, and he wouldn't. He was completely unresponsive. I couldn't even tell if he was breathing or not. And then I turned around and noticed a pair of legs sticking out of a tent, and I tried to shake them, and it was a woman who would not respond to me as well either.
He called 911. Within minutes, police and medics were there. Pittsburgh Public Safety telling me a male and female were taken to the hospital unresponsive.
As someone in recovery myself that's dealt with similar, I'm assuming, issues that they have, who's 16 months sober from heroin addiction, I know how quick you need to react to save someone's life. And so the very first thing that went through my head was immediately call the police, get someone out there as fast as they can.
But the first potentially life-saving action, Thines credits to this dog.
He's a persistent little puppy. He's amazing. And he definitely saved some lives yesterday.
All right, now I'm gonna get into this last little bit of news real quick, and then that way we be done with the news. We got a abandoned pit bull who was adopted by a sheriff, and they're gonna give you the story on that.
All of the emotions. Police in Southbury say a woman accused of abandoning a dog in a parking lot has been arrested.
Yes, the dog was found with no water and needed medical care. Your reporter Owen Kingsley has more on his recovery and his new forever home.
They eventually got some camera footage in the next couple of days that showed that he was left and tied off, and then the owner left. He was just staring like straight off into the distance, like looking for his owner, whoever had dropped him off.
Reggie, a pit bull mix, was found abandoned in a parking lot last February in Southbury. He had no food or water.
He was in pretty rough shape. He had some obvious skin conditions.
It was here in Bennett Square that employees of different stores first noticed Reggie tied to a tree. Many of them jumping into action, trying to find out where he came from and getting him help.
It was this cute little gray pit bull. It was actually quite sad.
Danielle Myers works at Pet Aesthetics in Bennett Square, a dog groomer.
My mom, us here, the people at Whiskers, some people getting their nails done, like any of the things right here at Bennett Square, everyone was ready to jump into action and help this poor dog.
Reggie quickly began getting necessary veterinary care and is now back to full health. Southbury police say last week, 21-year-old Jamise Williams was arrested and charged with animal cruelty and tethering a dog to an object.
Dog dumping seems to be on the rise. Just want to advocate that if you feel like you can't take ownership of your pet or you can't care for them any longer, please reach out. There's resources for, to take these dogs on.
Reggie's happy ending, finding his forever home. He has been adopted by Southbury Police Detective Brianna Critelli.
He wasn't shy. He wasn't he just came right out and wanted to play and was all over everyone and wanting pets and scratches and everything. So just kind of from the first time I saw him, I was just like, there's just a click. There was just something about him that I was like, I think I'm going to take him home.
Your reporter in Southbury, I'm Owen Kingsley, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, let's get on to the dog talk. What's going on with your Big Vernon? What's going on with you, my brother? Nah, hey, Vernon, man, when it comes to schooling, too hard. How did y'all brothers feel about that back in the days? When you was younger, come to schooling too hard. I'm going to speak on it from two different sides. It's negative and it's positive. From schooling too hard back in the days. I'm really a fan of, or was a fan, rather, let me say it right. I was a fan of, taking them through the mud. You know what I'm saying? And then I learned about the 5-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute process where you want to, at the end of the day, schooling, I asked my homeboy, and I asked y'all the same thing. If you take your dog out for schooling and you put him on a chest dog, you take him out 5 times for schooling, and each of them 5 times he went on a chest dog, what did he learn? When you put him on dogs with other styles back in them days, he wouldn't know nothing. When it comes to schooling and just how to handle a chest dog. So the main goal was, to take them and just let them learn the style. 5 minutes is all it takes to learn a style of them. If you put them on a rear end dog, he gonna shoot in the rear end within the first 5 minutes. A chest dog, he gonna shoot in the chest in the first 5. Face dog, he gonna shoot in the face. Everywhere you put him on, he gonna shoot at that place in the first 5 minutes. And there's another thing when it comes to schooling back in them days. Schooling on face dogs can be real detrimental. It can be really the end of your schooling. If you school on the wrong face dog, a lot of people don't like this or didn't like the school on face dogs because of the fact of the damage to the hardware and stuff like that. It's an iffy situation, man. And like I said, when it comes to schooling too hard back in them days, if you manage the school a dog too hard and you made it through it and your dog never showed no bad signs and he made it all the way to the end of that particular schooling, whatever you considered schooling, then 9 times out of 10, you'll have a great dog. But like I tell my partner, a lot of folk don't make it through the end of running a dog through the mud. By the time they get halfway or a quarter of the way of running a dog through the mud, they done did some kind of bad signs or ruined the dog. And then, the 5-minute thing, boom, 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 boom. I did it like that back in the days, and I seen a dog come out a hell of a lot stronger. And they pretty much know how to defend every style back in them days. Knowing the dog's weight. We're going to talk about that. Knowing the dog's weight, because it's a whole lot more sophisticated than brothers try to make it out to be. Knowing the dog's weight, because it's a very thin line of keeping what you got and not losing what you got. Knowing his weight, knowing his exact weight. If he's underweight and he's looking like he's in shape, but that's not really his weight, you got him ripped up and cut up and all that, but he can have more weight on him and still perform at a high level. Then you got to know all that stuff, man, because we saying, this dog don't have this, or this dog don't have no kind of power, or certain things, but you taking too much weight off of them, and you're going off of, a lot of people just go off of, oh, we got his ribs showing and certain things, got him tucked a little bit, and you think that's, the weight he's supposed to be at. But like I told y'all a long time ago when I first started doing these shows, don't practice weight runs. Don't practice weight runs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Q Henry. Hey, Supreme Excellence. I'm ready, big dogs. I told y'all, man, when I'm finished them puppies, I'm ready to work these dogs in that whatever kind of show y'all want to do it in. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to go head up, we can go head up. If y'all want to all us get together and get into the digital dog show, we can do that. However y'all want to come, make the agreement for it. But I know one thing, my brothers, and it's not this is not something that's mandatory, but I know if you want to make it fun, at least on my end, let's call weights. I want to see what your dog look like right now. That's this right here is mandatory. You got to take a picture of your dog where he look right now and how he look when you finish that motherfucker. We ain't bringing no dog straight off the chain, and I'm out here working my damn dog trying to get my dog right. But at the same time, I got to go back to what my partner said. We're not judging dogs for muscles. We judging dog conformation. That's where we got to get it right as well. No matter how in shape this dog look, is his conformation better than that dog conformation? You know what I'm saying? That dog conformation might be better than that dog without putting any shape on him. And just because his ribs showing and he got a line going down the side, the one that got the ribs showing and the line going down the side gonna win because brothers looking at how in shape he is instead of is he conformationally sound. That's what my homeboy was talking about. He made a good point. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm ready, my brothers. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Yellow One, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Knowing the right weight, man, because if your dog ain't the right weight, how can he pull the weights when you put him on the weight pulling track? You know what I'm saying? You got him on a slap meal and you got his weight wrong. He can't run weight like he need to run. Anything, you just got to know the weight. And the only way you can know that is to practice. If you haven't been practicing with your weight, calling your weight and trying to get it on point, then when you call weight with somebody, you're gonna be lost. You're not gonna be right. Either your dog not gonna be in shape because you're gonna be scared you're gonna get them at that weight and you're gonna be scared to go back and feed them the way you need to feed them and work them the way you need to work them. So you're just gonna give them that little bullshit just to hold them right there, or you're gonna be way off. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, man. Big song, yeah. Hey, I ain't got nothing to prove, my brother. If y'all boys want to do it, we're gonna have to do it for some money. You know what I'm saying? And we want to call weights. I'm calling weights and all. We're gonna do it just like we was doing it in the what you call it. We can give somebody else to forfeit money. Because your ass ain't on weight, I need that. Then we're gonna do it just like the show. I don't even gotta show up. I'm gonna leave if you miss the damn weight. I'm gonna hold ass and holler at some of riding them boys and the rest of them boys tomorrow. And tell Big Saw I'll holler at him later. He should have made weight. Hey man, what it is. Bring that dog out and stop talking about it, Big Saw. You know what I'm saying? Getting the dog on the right weight. Now, when you look at a pedigree and you see how it's bred, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? I always tell brothers, keep in mind, you never know why a person bred the dogs they bred. If you don't know the person in general or the dogs in general, the line of dogs that you're dealing with, you just buying it. You never know why they bred this dog to this dog. And when you're going to try to don't go the same because they bred for different reasons. And you're breeding for the pedigree because they look like theirs. So I always say, man, know why a person made the breedings. You can't just look at a Jeep Eli breeding and think your Jeep Eli gonna come out like that. It never works like that. You know what I'm saying? Period. You got to know why Mr. Boudreaux bred Eli with this dog, or why Mr. Carver bred this dog with that dog. Some of them dogs' legs might have been messed up. Some of them might have had skin problems. Some of them might have been just straight up killer dogs. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know why, because it's in history or it's in the past. So you don't know why. Now you're looking at the pedigree instead of just going by your own instinct. You want to look at somebody else's blueprint and don't know why half the shit, why they used what they used. You don't know why they use Little Thunder. You don't know why they use Rattler. You don't know why they use Split Ears or Little John or bred a Tornado with this one. But you see a Brother-in-law, you're going to run with it. If you know what you're running, do some research on what you're running. That way you know what the dogs, the reason for breeding the dogs, the way they bred the dogs. You know, you see a little Jeep Rascal breeding. First thing you try to do is make a Jeep Rascal breeding. It ain't working for you because your Jeep Rascal ain't that Jeep Rascal. You know, it's just plain out and simple, man. Plain out and simple. Now I always say, helping you stay out of trouble is a whole lot more easier than getting you out of trouble. I always say that. Now, one thing I will say, you know, a lot of people thought, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna do the video. I was gonna do the video on Big Rap. You know, I let all that shit slide. But I put the video out. I didn't let the video slide. I let the name calling slide. Just to turn around for what? But it just is what it is, man. I tell my brothers, this dog community is ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? Ass backwards. That's why I'm exactly where I'm at, doing the news. I'm not trying to fit in with you. I'm not trying to be down with you or be part of your program. You know what I'm saying? I look at the dirty section of Facebook every damn day. Somebody out there talking about, oh, what you ain't touch, what you ain't roll. He ain't talking about me. They in their conversation with the people they talking about or talking to. What you didn't touch, what you didn't roll. Man, y'all will get the picture one of these damn days. Y'all will get the picture. Everybody want to be, have you, like I say, always say, have your ego stroke on Facebook or on YouTube or whatever, trying to make it feel like you know what a rolling dog is, or you got a dog that's gonna roll, or what a fighting dog look like. I done seen it too many damn times. A brother will post a damn dog on Facebook with scars from hell, and y'all get up there talking about, look at that warrior, look at that soldier, look at that warrior. What scars? Where did scars equal game dog warrior? That motherfucker could have got his ass whipped and jumped the box. But because y'all see scars, that's where your head at. That's how stupid y'all motherfuckers be thinking sometimes. Oh, he scratched up. That motherfucker there is a trooper. Look at him. He probably ain't do shit. You know, probably ain't do nothing, man. But like I said, I can't, hey, it is what it is. I'm just doing the news. Keep doing what y'all do. I'm gonna keep doing the news. You make the news, you made the news. This is a young man sport, 18 to 19. You got enough lifetime to go do your 10 years and come back and you still be young, probably 20 something, 30 something. I'm about to shoot 50. I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for it. Straight up and down. You know, I'm acting like I got sense. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to survive. I know how to survive out here. You know, Big So, I'm a grown ass man, man. I don't stay outside, man. I got shit to do, shit to handle, man. What's going on?
What up?
Ain't too much, man. Different damn day. Different day.
When you gonna put one of them big old jokers in shape? We can do it whenever you ready. But I ain't got no big ass dogs like yours though, PBK. I ain't got no 50s and 60-pound dogs.
I mean, it don't matter because we know we ain't putting them on each other. But I just say,
Yeah,
you know,
I know, but I'm saying you talking about name of weight, like we in the same weight class. That's what I'm saying.
All you gotta do is show me what your dog weighing now and call your weight. If your dog weighs 35 pounds and you think he's gonna be 32, call 32. Show me that he weighs 35 though, so I know it ain't no bullshit. That you really gonna work or not work the dog, but you gonna put the dog to the weight. Like say if I weigh Fletch out right now and he weighed 55 pounds, then I'm gonna say, oh, I'm gonna bring him in at 49. You know what I'm saying? And I show you that he weighed 50 pounds on the scale. It ain't no big deal. If you don't got a hand scale to weigh a dog with, all you gotta do is get a people scale that you stand on, weigh yourself, then pick your dog up in your hand, see how much the difference is between when you weigh by yourself and your dog weighing out. You know, and shit, it's just simple, man.
Yeah, I got a digital scale.
Yeah. So shit,
I got a digital scale to put them on to show you. Yeah, we definitely can do that. You know what I mean? You just you name your price, make it easy on yourself, champ. You know what I'm saying?
So what the whole
do what you
thing
can stand.
What the whole thing gonna involve? The dog show and all? We talking about the whole dog show, not the dog show. We talking about the keep, We talking about the weight. We talking about the
Oh
overall.
no, I ain't showing you what I'm doing and shit. No,
I ain't talking
hell
about
no.
no keep. I ain't talking about the keep. I'm talking about we talking about making the weight right, and we talking about the
Right.
overall result. The overall result. The making the weight right is you don't make the weight right, the show automatically over.
What you mean making the weight? Hold on, hold. Let
If
me
you
get
call,
this.
if you say, if you show me right now your dog weighs 40 pounds, you got to call
Okay.
weight. You're not going to just bring no dog in. I want to see that you know what you're doing. If your dog weighs 40 pounds now and you think he can come in 6 weeks at 40 pounds, then you say he a 40 pounder. If you think he going to be 35, then you call 35. But in 6 weeks, he got to weigh 35 pounds or no higher. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get one of my fat dogs. I get one of my fat dogs.
I don't care
I ain't
what
gets
dog
all.
we use. It don't
I get
matter.
a fat dog for
It
you
don't matter
and
what
put him
size
in
dogs
shape.
we use because the whole point of the exercise is all you doing is
My shit don't be fat though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. My shit be that it don't be work, but you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
You know they doing something. You can tell they doing something, walking or you know what I mean, meal work, a little. You know what I'm saying. They ain't never
Yeah.
gonna look. You see what I'm saying? I
Oh,
got
yeah.
I got the perfect dog.
Oh yeah. So all you gotta do is
I'm
all you
gonna
gotta
show
do
you.
is
He fat as a motherfucker too. Fat as hell.
oh, I ain't worrying about
And
none
then
of that.
sick.
You got time to take them down.
Yeah. Yeah. So shit. I mean, how you want to do this though?
And then what we
Little
gonna do?
friendly
Take them.
competition. You know what I'm saying? I want to get on the soft part of your ass anyway. You
So
know what I'm saying?
what we
It's
gonna
the
take
only
them.
thing I can do. So I got to put something in shape then.
So
You know what I'm saying?
we would take them to summarize them. I have to holler at summarize, see what, see when the best time for them for certain things and get all that set up. But I'm ready, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
So who you gonna use? Fletch?
It don't matter who
You
I
gonna put
use.
Fletch on me?
It don't matter, dog. I got several dogs. I got several
I
dogs.
just asked. I know you got several dogs. I got several
Now
dogs.
let me ask you this, right?
All right, go ahead.
We going gender with gender though. Gender with gender, or does that matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, gender with
You ain't
gender.
finna put no
Female
girl.
with female.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gender for gender. Yeah. I'm bringing a male. I ain't bringing no females because all my females fat.
Kevin Blake said it's easy because the dogs stay in pre-key. That's good. I mean, it is what it is. It's not really saying it's something to be hard for anybody because you can know your dog gonna be on weight and know how to handle all that, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
I know you can't shake no dog better than me, PBK. I already know that. This shit
Hey.
finna be easy money. I'm trying to make it easy on yourself.
Hey, it just is what it is, dog. It is what it is.
Little friendly competition, you know what I'm saying? I still don't like you. But it's the only way I can whoop you. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do this. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Little friendly banter, you know.
So I guess I'm gonna have to wait on Supreme and them boys because me and you gonna have to go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna have to wait on them boys.
Supreme been putting Faye in shape for goddamn 3 years, man. He wanted he tried me. But then I ain't hear nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? He know. Tell him I ain't talking shit. He know that's true. You know what I'm saying?
I might bring Mellow Yellow, man. I ain't sure which one I'm gonna bring. I can let you know by the end of the day, though.
Mellow Yellow a female, man. All my females gonna stay fat. They ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
All my females gonna stay fat and healthy. You know what I'm saying? They ain't bring a male. I got the perfect one. I got a fat male. I send you something on your email or something. Let you see them.
I might bring Fletch out, man. But I know what I'm saying.
That's what I want. I want JD Hogg's son. That's JD Hogg's son, ain't it?
Not no Fletcher. Fletcher,
Oh,
you must have learned that from hanging over there at Buck them channel.
Man, listen, man. Buck ain't got nothing to do with this.
No, he ain't got nothing to do with this. He ain't got nothing
to do with this.
I tell you what, though. I tell you what. You want Fletcher, but you don't want Mellow Yellow. Now the Mellow Yellow the one y'all Mellow Yellow the one everybody hate. Yeah, she the one everybody hate.
I like her. I like Mellow Yellow though. I think she look good.
But I give you some of Fletcher though. I give you some of him. Let me just all I gotta do is just
get all the particulars together, and then you know what I'm saying. I'll reach back out. I'll find you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna make sure I got all the particulars down as far as what we need to do. It ain't gonna be nothing outrageous. Ain't gonna be nothing outrageous or nothing like that, or no crazy ass shit where we gotta do nothing extra or nothing like that or whatever. Just that way we all be on the same page,
man.
It would be all on the same page. Hey,
Taking
I
candy
like, I
from a
like, I
baby.
like when they feel like that, though. I like when they feel
Taking
like that.
candy from a baby. Don't try to starve your shit out either. I'm
Hey,
a no.
hey, I
You
don't
you
play
talking
that.
to a dog man? I'm a no.
Hey, I don't
I'm
play
a
that,
no,
though.
PBK. All
I
right,
don't play
okay.
that
I'm
now,
a no
dog.
off the gate. As soon as I see him, I'm a no off
Nah,
the gate.
hey, even though even though this ain't gonna have nothing to do with
You
it.
know how natural. You know how starved weight look and how naturally getting down weight look. You know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
But
oh
don't
yeah.
try to come with no bullshit because I'm gonna pull your card.
Nah, man, starving ain't in my repertoire on anything,
I
dog.
don't
I ain't
know.
gonna lie to you.
You down there in the
Work,
South now. Down
shit,
there in the South now. Yeah.
shit.
I
Hell
done been
no,
around the
dog.
block a few times. I know how y'all do. I
Nah,
know how
dog.
y'all do.
It's a
I want your
difference.
shit worked down the right way.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
all them cuts around their rib cage and shit, that muscle around their rib cage and their ass in and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm gonna
Hey,
light your ass up,
and just
boy.
remember now,
I'm gonna
this is a
make you respect
confirmation
me. You
show.
talked all that shit about Big, so I'm gonna make you respect me by putting this motherfucker in some hellacious shape. And
Hey,
all this old
just remember,
shit,
it's a
all that shit, you
confirmation
gotta
show
take
now.
all that shit back too.
Just remember, it's a
All that
confirmation
bullshit.
show. It's a confirmation show now.
Oh yeah. His confirmation is A1. Shit, we don't leave the house without a great confirmation. But we can't do nothing with no bad confirmation. Don't work no. He ain't gonna work like a straight leg, dog. You know.
Hey,
Yeah,
all
I
I'm
get on
saying
Fletcher
is,
motherfucking ass. Yeah.
all I'm
Friendly
saying,
banter.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
We gonna call this motherfucker enemies versus enemy.
I tell you what, man.
We gotta call this show. We gotta call this shit something, man. This is a hell of an event.
See, the thing
When
is,
y'all bring Big
I
Stowe
want,
out like
I
this.
want to do it. I want to do it, and I'm gonna do Fletcher because you don't really know what you're jumping on, and that's why I say this is a confirmation show. Make sure you remember that. It's the shape. The shape
Yeah,
part is good, but
hey,
it's
listen, man.
confirmation.
Listen, man. Ooh,
All right, now you know
ooh.
it seemed to me kind of running from Mellow Yellow.
Nah, I ain't running from Mellow Yellow, but I don't.
We in the
My
summertime. This
bitches is
female
fat,
shouldn't be that big.
I'm saying, but they in heat and shit, and you know what I'm saying. It just wouldn't be a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just put a female. He fat, man. This one I'm gonna put on. He ain't did shit. He just been sitting. I might walk him a little bit, but he ain't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't did no meal type shit, no kind of nothing. Swimming, no type of nothing. He on the chain, fat.
So the
He
females
on the
must not be
chain,
hard
fat.
driven.
Yeah, I need to
That
see
male
it.
you
And
got,
then
that male you got there that you feel high on, he must be damn showing you something them females ain't showing you.
shit, all my dogs show me something. I just ain't never been the one to keep a female down low. I always keep them kind of not fat. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, oh yeah, I
not
know that.
house
I know
dog
that.
fat.
Yeah, I know what you
You
mean.
know what I'm saying? But you know,
Yeah,
yeah, they
yeah.
always keep a little. You know what I'm saying? They look like boys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bulldoggers and shit. My female, your female look like church going girls. You know, the good girls. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
nice, pretty girls. Mine look like bulldoggers.
Hey,
Big difference.
yeah, I'm gonna bring them out for you, man. If that's what you want, I'll bring them out for you. You know, ain't no big
Mhm.
deal. Ain't no big deal.
Yeah, we're gonna have to promote this. This gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying? This top billing to bring me out and shit. I got to be the main event.
But
You understand me?
you won't take my main dog.
What you mean your main dog? Fletcher is your main dog.
He my main male.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I give him. I give him that. I give him.
Yeah, you scared? Yeah. So what's up? What? I mean, this Mellow Yellow. So you really believe in how she look? I can tell though, because you want to do
Nah,
her
it ain't
real
about how
bad.
she look. It ain't about how she look. I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want.
All right. Don't be
If that's what
starving
you want.
Fletcher down and shit, man. Having Fletcher, you know what I'm saying, eating crackers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't give you
I'm
all
gonna
my
actually
secrets.
document my shit and show you what I'm feeding and
Hey,
everything.
that's what I was
You know
gonna
what
tell you
my
just 10
channel is.
minutes ago. That ain't got nothing to do with as far as the competition wise. You do that on your own.
It don't. I'm just documenting that
Yeah.
just for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. That's what I was gonna tell you as well. You ain't gotta worry about me starving because I'm gonna document that shit and show you what I'm feeding and show you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. And then, like I said, that ain't got nothing to do with the competition. I'll show that later on down the line.
Yeah, I
Two
want
after
it
I
to be
done
the
kick your ass.
old video and shit, and you goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no facial hair and shit, and you look like a little boy, because I'm gonna tell and shit, nigga. Hey, y'all motherfucking South Carolina cats, man. Y'all, hey, you gotta watch y'all, man.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
dog. Nah,
Yeah, I
man.
don't want no little boy picture and shit. I want the scruffy face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
And we're gonna
Hey,
put
I
these
tell you what.
motherfuckers in some shape. And I'm gonna show you, goddamn, you can't even play with Big Salt like that. You can't after this shit right here. We putting all that shit to bed. All that sucker
Oh
shit
yeah.
you ever said about me, this shit finna end this shit.
All right.
We gonna promote this
All right.
motherfucking shit top billing. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, we can
saying?
promote it. We can definitely
All
promote
right
it.
then.
You
Shit,
know
we
what I'm saying?
shook
We can
on it.
definitely promote
You
it.
just get the particulars, and I can catch back up with you.
Yep.
You know how to catch up with me. All right, bet.
I got you. All right, bet. Yes, sir, man. We'll get that thing shaking.
Absolutely.
Bruce Banner, what's going on down there? Bruce Banner say he don't got a dog, he got a lion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, brother Supreme in the building. Supreme, what it is? What's going on with your big Supreme?
Man, what's going on, man? I'm looking for Cosmo, man. Looking for Cosmo. Y'all see him on the back of a milk carton.
Cosman. Supreme say he looking for
Y'all ain't
Cosman.
seen him?
I don't see him over here too much.
No, he was. So you and bro got something lined up. I see that. I respect it. I like that, man.
I gotta go check over my, check over my shit, when I get off live or whatever, and sit down and just figure this out, make it easy as possible. We just get our dog in shape and see who got the best confirmation.
Hey, no, this actually the step in the right direction. A lot of people ain't gonna like this, even though this the right thing to do. But all right, bro, let me go and get up out of here, man. Clock out of work, man.
You have a good one, man.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with the Bay today, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, the South Carolina thing, it's a what do you call it? A ball of fire. It's a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? Brothers just gotta understand, man. If you got them drugs and you got them dogs, you're gonna get a dog fighting charge. And if you're taking 40 people with you, you're gonna get busted. You know what I'm saying? You're doing mob material and you're talking about it on Facebook and WhatsApp and all that other shit, your ass gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? Plain out and simple. You know, plain out and simple. You know, brothers got to stay safe out here, man. Brothers got too much to lose, too much to live for. From the young brothers to the old brothers, don't make no difference what age is. Too much to live for, man, to be out here about some dumb shit, going to jail about some dumb shit. And everybody get different amounts of time. You're looking at, because one brother got 5 years. They just gave a brother in I want to say North Carolina that pled guilty. He pled guilty to dog fighting charges. He had 10 or whatever, and he pled guilty. I want to say 7 or something like 6 or something. He got 10 years. So brother may look at one person for getting this amount of time, one person for getting this amount of time, and then you be like, oh, I want to do this or do that, and then when you get jammed up, now you facing 300 years. Yo.
PBK.
What's going on? What's going on?
What up, though, bro? This Cosmo Cal, man.
Oh, damn. Supreme just left him up here, man. Look, Supreme was looking for you.
Right. Tell me, that's what I was coming up to address. You dig what I'm saying? Tell my fan, you dig what I'm talking about? I got real life shit going on, and I'll get at him on a digital dog show. You dig what I'm talking about when I'm done doing real work. You know what I mean? No offense. I ain't running from no nothing. And he got a bunch of girl dogs and I ain't got none. You dig what I'm talking about? So that's just, it is what it is. But I will get at the brother Ain't nobody ducking him. I already addressed it, and I don't know why he up here act like he looking for me when I stalked him. He was speaking my name 5, 6 o'clock in the morning on somebody's channel, speaking, talking about crimes, not knowing that I do everything. You know what I mean?
You're popping a little bit, bro.
Did you already send it? My bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you good. It's got a little bit of pop in it whenever you talk.
My bad. That was my phone. Somebody was ringing in on my phone. But you know, don't let him gas y'all up like he was looking for me. I ain't hard to find, and I went looking for him just to let him know I ain't ducking no smoke or woo 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 or none of that, man. You dig what I'm talking about, bro? This is a digital dog show. Using pictures. You know what I mean? This is the best thing we got going right now, PBK. You hear me?
Yep.
You know, just to show the dogs. But bruh, it ain't like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna get no ADBA points or you know what I mean? So, you know, it's kind of, you know, some things are important to some people, some things aren't. You know what I mean? And that shit is not important to me. So, but I got dogs, so I don't have no problem showing them. You dig what I'm talking about? They really nice, pretty dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In good shape. So, you know, I'm proud of that. So I you know, I show my stuff even though I don't know my dogs.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tap back in. This is my phone.
Okay, bro. You have a good one. Yes, sir, man. Hey, Bruce Banner. I gotta go out there and check out Fletcher real quick. Old Big Saul calling me out with Fletcher. And shit, I probably can do 2 at one time. I probably can't do 2 at one time when doing my podcast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I can't do 12. So I might can't do 2, you know, because I'm about to be full-fledged back on my shows and stuff like that. So I can get that one off. You know what I'm saying? I can get that one off. I make some show material out make some show material out of that. You know what I'm saying? Vernon Starr, he gonna make me pull out that old set of trousers. What he gonna do? I'm gonna start seeing spirits out that motherfucker. Flip back like I'm in the damn late 90s. They gonna shit. Man, let's see, man. Yeah, man. Like I always say, man, I just hope everybody enjoy their dogs, have fun with them. And one comment you made, Cosman, just now that I wish you know you would have stayed up or just listen. If you're listening right now, I'm gonna speak on it. It's for everybody. It ain't enough for you. It's for everybody. But you made the comment. It brought it up. Show the word for the show, the word for the weight. ADBA weighs more than the Digital Dog Show. You know, we have a bad problem with that. And that's because the Digital Dog Show is a new coming thing. It's like you got Walmart already out here, and then you got another store like Walmart that's coming out. Everybody know Walmart. That's where everybody go at. This is the new coming store. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take validation or any that type of stuff from the situation. It's just new. You got to get support. You know what I'm saying? If brothers don't support you, it's going to always be like that. You know what I'm saying? The more, if you saying this, the top of the echelon, then that's what it is. We run this shit. We control it. Stop letting folk, if none of us show up to the ADBA show, then what they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We the ones with the dogs. We control that shit and what's what. You know what I'm saying? So we got the right to say that this mean, like I said before, when you go to the ADBA, you're getting a damn ribbon. You're getting a ribbon. And what else you getting besides being able to talk to everybody around there? You can talk to people over here if you want to talk. We face to face is different. We all know. But you're getting a ribbon. You may get a trophy. Trophies and ribbons can be reciprocated on the other end. Same thing. So if you're getting trophies and ribbons on this end and you're getting trophies and ribbons on this end, what's the difference now? You getting in the magazine? Oh, besides this channel over here, the Digital Dog Show, you're going to be on national TV. ADBA ain't putting your ass on no damn TV and you probably won't even be in the magazine. unless you're kicking out some damn dollars. You know, and truthfully, at the end of the day, I look at it. I looked at it and I did this assumption a long time ago. I said, I can pay $500 to put my thousands of so and so much money to advertise in this magazine, or I can take that same amount of money and go do the advertising myself. This ain't back in the days. See, ADBA magazines came out back in the days, and that show stuff came out back in the days, and it's still doing it the same way. Not understanding that this modern day shit cutting everybody money short. The rappers can't make money the same way. You think ADBA gonna be making money the same way? We don't gotta do the same things we gotta do no more. It's other brothers out here doing stuff like that, you know, and it's gonna always be little him, big them if brothers don't represent that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be like that, dog. You know, you gotta take pride in what you got, or what you doing, and what you know, the brothers trying to come up with nowadays. You know, I tell you what, get in any kind of trouble. I'm just talking about trouble. We're just gonna make an example. Get in any kind of trouble, right? And call Patty and see what the fuck she gonna tell you. Just say you want to clear your mind for me. You want to talk. See if she gonna talk to you. And call the man who run that digital dog show and just see if he gonna talk to you. See if he gonna let you clear your mind. You're dealing with different kind of people. When you don't get shit until you go out there with your dog and you know your dog look better than them, and you don't win because the man who know the people who running the show is winning the shit. You know, which can go down like that everywhere. It can go down like that everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Dante, what's going on with you? Big salute to all my West Virginia people, man. All my West Virginia people. I'm just getting warmed back up, Dante, man. I've been off for a week or two, 2 to 3 weeks. It seemed like a damn month. You know what I'm saying? And I still ain't back all the way on yet, but I'm just warming back up, dog. Just warming back up. You know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and throw that news out there because that dog bus from South Carolina was from a couple weeks ago. And if I'd have waited too long, I'll probably go up there and check right now on something that happened today. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, if you got these dogs, man, you can't take care of 20 dogs, break down to 10. Y'all want to be like Maurice Carver and Kobe them so bad, you're willing to have 100 Skeletor-looking damn dogs in your yard instead of having 20 quality-looking damn dogs in your yard. He still ain't making no damn money. Soon as another brother comes see them Skeletor dogs, they don't want nothing off that shit. So you might as well have something looking worth quality in there. You know? Big salute to them brothers and sisters who get dogs from the animal shelter, man. Because when I say dog pound dogs, I'm not talking about those kind of dogs. When I say dog pound dogs, I'm talking about these brothers who take these, trying to paper pedal these pit bulls, getting them from the dog pound sometimes. Really, we can't get them from the dog pound now because they get spaded and neutered most part. But it's what they try. It's to make them haters mad. Really, that's all I do. Make them haters mad. You know, it's no disrespect to nobody who getting a dog from the animal shelter. Man, a lot of great dogs come from the animal shelter. You know what I'm saying? Because Bella UK mad as hell at me. She keep throwing that shit up in my damn face. You know what I'm saying? Bella, man, I don't got no problem with no damn dog pound dog or no animal shelter. You know, I'm gonna say it like that, animal shelter dog. You know what I'm saying? No problem at all. Shit, I done been to the animal shelter looking at dogs before. But I'm talking about them brothers talking about they got them yellow dogs and they dog pound dogs. They bootleg. You know what I'm saying? Bootleg. Like I said before, man, it's a whole lot of bootleg yellow dogs out there. Whole lot of bootleg. Y'all just let me know. Y'all shoot me them pedigrees on the back street if you want me to check them bootleg yellow. You know what I'm saying? It just is. I don't know all of them. But some of them I can look at them and I can tell you. You know, I can look at them and I can tell you. I don't know about the bootleg Eli, the bootleg Jeep, or the bootleg Bolio. I know that bootleg yellow. Yes, sir, man. The breed is in danger with the knuckleheads. You're 100% right, Barney. 100% right, man. Brothers that, like you say, knuckleheads. That's the only definition I can give you. You know, a lot of people don't supposed to have these dogs, man. And a lot of times, the ones that don't supposed to have them are the ones who get caught up with them. And shit, they weren't supposed to have them anyway, but make the breed look bad. You know, I always knew the breed was looking bad when they started making them documentaries back in the days, not in the 90s, like in the early 2000s or whatever. They making them documentaries and they always talking about, when they talking about pit fighting, they talking about, no disrespect to my New York brothers or nothing, but they always show a brother in the city fighting a dog on the side of a corner or something like that, and that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? When I start seeing that in the videos, I say, oh, these dogs going to the wrong folk. You know what I'm saying? They going to the wrong folk. Now, let me speak on this real quick why it came to my mind. What's ruining the dog game? Why? What ruined the dog game from the start, when you brought that journal out, like I said before, when you brought the journal out and you let the public know what's going on underground. Whether the public wasn't on the mailing list, but you can best believe when the people on the mailing list got them magazines at the house, their friends, their cousins, their brothers, their sisters, and they shipped them off to other people around them. You know, so word got out to the public. Same thing that's going on now. That's why it ain't hard for them folk to lock you up, and then you want to blame me for talking about you on the news and all that other shit. Man, y'all, every damn day, if any one of y'all brothers in that chat right now was a police officer, all you would have to do is go on down Facebook. Every damn day, somebody doing some dumbass shit when it comes to these damn dogs. Period. You ain't walking like you walking or moving like you walking on a sharp blade with bare feet. Y'all moving reckless and you getting reckless results. And all I do is job security for me. I just get up here and put it on the damn news. And like I said, I don't do paperwork. I don't do all that other stuff. I do news. What matters to the brothers in right now in the present time. I'm not a channel that get here and base what I'm doing, talking about the man court records. I don't got nothing to do with that. All I do is give the news, let you move how you want to move from that part of the news, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to hate what they don't understand, and they're going to fear what they can't conquer. It's just plain out and simple. They've been coming up in here bando for life. They've been coming up in here and burning star, acting like women. Tree huggers, acting like women, dog. Spine. Making all kind of fake stuff. We calling them out. You ain't see that woman. What her name was? LaToya. You ain't see LaToya back since. What it been, about 2 or 3 weeks now? Since LaToya been in here? Since we lift up her skirt? You know? Hey. Right now, man, brothers should have enough knowledge. If you watch everybody channel, if you listen to what everybody talking about, period. You know, the thing is, we not in the days of back in the days. We all know that, right? Everything changed, which means the things that you talk about with the people that you dealing with them dogs even change. You know, nobody can trust, talking to you about things that you want to talk about or certain people want to talk about. Nobody can't trust that stuff now. You never know who you're dealing with or who you're talking to out here. So in order to protect yourself in that situation, you just got to play it the way it's supposed to be played. Walk on the right side of the street. Fire drill. My man Fire Drill in the building, man. Big salute to everybody, man. Everybody that's listening. Everybody that's watching. You know. I got Big Saw coming in here talking to me like I'm a little boy, man. So he gonna run through me like easy work, clockwork, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it just is what it is, though. Like I say, Big Saw, you gonna make me pull out them trousers, man. And hey, woo, boy, look at here. Hey, you right, man, doctor, man. Yes, sir, man. And see, this, like I said, if the journal would have never been brought out, we all love the journal when it was out. I'm not gonna sit here and be like I didn't like the journal. I love the journal to read the old stories and stuff like that. But we just talking about things that gave information on things that should have been kept underground back then. And when I say this, I'm not saying this to say, I'm talking for dog fighting. We just talking barbershop talk, you know. Because even if the laws weren't changed, even if the laws were still the same, I still would be doing what I'm doing, taking care of my dogs, making sure my dog's good and healthy, not doing none of that bullshit. Because I learned from all that stuff in the past. I learn from it. But if there would have never been no sporting dog journal, half the people wouldn't have knew about Mayday. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have knew about none of the dogs besides calling somebody on the phone, getting the word of mouth. There would have been no sport dog journal sitting on the FBI desk, the local police department desk, none of that stuff. It wouldn't have been no evidence for them to bring up when the brother GHK was going to court and they want to bring up throw his sport dog journal issue or something up in there. It wouldn't have been none of that. Right now, if they run in your house about some whatever and they got sporting dog journals, what they gonna use that for? You already know what they're gonna do with it. It's all right. They give you having match records, having dog fighting documents or whatever, however they call it, and then that screws everything up in your yard, whatever yard you got in the yard. So, like I say, Facebook do the same thing. Facebook groups. Who decided to put this type of talk on Facebook groups? Something worldwide that you don't know who you talking to. We see people get catfish every day when it comes to a dude trying to holler at a girl or a lady trying to holler at a man. People get catfish every single day. But yet, instead of making these groups for just maybe showing some pictures, can't knock the old history. Maybe some old history stories. But I ain't got to say, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about, man. And brothers, you rely on fake pages. It ain't about a fake page. It makes the community look bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I'm gonna make a fake page to make the community look bad. It's all good. As long as they don't know it's me doing it. As long as they don't know it's me doing it, it's all good. I don't get in no trouble, but it's making the community look bad. They make them where every time they mention Facebook, when they talk about court cases and they mention Facebook, they say they have groups where they go on Facebook and they set up matches and all kind of stuff like that. You give them something to talk about. Yard Kennels, what's going on? Yes, sir, man. Salute all my brothers up and down the East Coast, man. Up and down the East Coast. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's to the point really where it's almost a bullying thing. You know what I'm saying? It's almost a bullying thing to the point where, like I always say, just because you sell drugs don't mean you fight dogs. You sell drugs, you breaking the laws. Yeah, you break the laws on that end, but that don't mean you fighting dogs. That could be you. They're right. Your drugs could have been supplying your dogs and taking care of your dogs, but it don't mean you was fighting them dogs. It just mean you paying for the food, buying houses, whatever you was buying. Yeah, you bought it with drug money, but you wasn't fighting them. Now, for a fact, anybody who get caught up, if you get caught with, say you got 20 dogs in the yard and you get caught up with some drugs or something, now one of them dogs scratched up, for a fact you still gonna get dog fighting charge. And that's the corrupt part of the system, man. It don't supposed to be like that. And I say that, and I'm gonna say this, I always say this. In America, you gotta anything that you convicted on, you gotta have reasonable doubt. It can't be no reasonable doubt in there. Unreasonable doubt that this man did this. If you trying to lock me up for dog fighting and all I got is magazines and some heavy chains, that's not no man. Who says I'm dog fighting? You gotta catch a brother doing something, man. Only in dogs. Dogs is the only single thing. I don't care what you put it, what category you put it in. From committing crimes with drugs, from committing crimes with guns, from committing crimes with bank fraud, from committing crimes with counterfeit money, from committing crimes with children, from committing any single crime in America. You got to go through with the crime except for dogs. Dogs is the only damn thing, and the only reason they're doing that because there's a certain people that they locking up with it. Not black people, but a certain people that they just locking up, people that love the pit bulls. You know, but the pit bull is the only thing that they charge like that in America. You can't get charged with selling dope when you ain't sold nothing. Jair got all the work. Jair gotta get caught selling that shit. Bando gotta get caught robbing the bank. I can't say Bando going to rob the bank and he don't go rob it. They just gonna wait on him looking. They might look at him. I can't say Billy Perez touched that child or did something to that child if I don't got no proof. Or he gonna touch the child and he ain't do it yet. Or he gonna touch that child, man. Get him from him. He gonna touch him. He ain't do it yet though. You know, so they can't lock him up. But when it comes to these damn dogs, they locking everybody up. That ain't whether you fight them or not. You know, and like we always say, you don't have no room to argue back. And when you got something else going on with it, drugs, guns, anything to go along with it, you don't got no room to argue back. You know, but yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up here too long today. I'm just getting warmed back up, getting my vocal cords warmed back up. You know, it's a good old Tuesday. I know y'all brothers gonna check out that Going Hard live tonight. We about to be in that regular season in football, man. About to be in that regular season. I'm gonna have to find my Madden boys out there, man. See which one of y'all boys want to play some Madden for some money and stuff like that. You know, Big Saul, man, I can kick your ass in some Madden too now. You know what I'm saying? I can for some money. That's straight cash out right then. Beep. Straight cash out. We ain't gotta wait for no 8 weeks. But hey, man, I like to compete, big dog. Like to compete, man. Yeah, man. And the thing about it, you know, I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna tell you how crazy that dog stuff is. Because when I got in trouble with my dogs, right, I had 4 dogs that they took, and it was 6 dogs on my yard, but they left 2 dogs, you know, and it was bulldog dogs. One was a red nose and one was a bulldog, you know, but they was told that it wasn't mine, so they left them. Now, when they gonna do something like that now? They're not leaving nobody dogs, you know. And like I said, for anybody, them brothers who like to bring up my old charges and cases and all, listen, man, I told y'all once and I've told y'all before, look at my damn channel and then go back 3, 4, 5, maybe 3 years or some shit like that and look at some of my old videos when I talked about it myself. I ain't gonna keep telling y'all motherfuckers this shit. You know, when I was locked up, my dogs were still on the yard. Them folk had done, my yard was clear. Wasn't no police on my yard, and my dogs were still there. You know, but they turned back around. Bullshit ass, a bull. You know how you got one of them bullshit ass city motherfuckers, bullshit ass animal lady, circle back around, and ain't nobody there to take care of the dogs or whatever. And so work their bullshit from there. Man, Vernon Starr said he played that Madden until 3 in the morning. Man, I'll get in your ass, Vernon. We be looking for Vernon down in the chat. He might not even come in the chat, man. I might not believe that Madden alone, man. I might lose some subscribers. I start going to y'all boys' ass, man. Y'all boys don't want to come hang out with me no more. Man, go find Bando. Tell him, man, I ain't playing that shit no more. I done beat Bando and bragged about it on YouTube. 35 to damn 7 or some shit. Man, listen. Yeah, man. Big salute to my Eli brothers out there, man, because you're rocking with the Red Boy Jocko channel. You know how I do. I always talk about them yellow dogs. So I always give my Eli brothers their props, man. And make sure I try to, at least have it half and half, have it half and half. I got a lot of brothers out there who love them Eli dogs, man. Hey, Bando, I was talking about that what the score would be. That what the score would be if I was lined up with you. I use the Redskins or I use the Patriots. It just depends on how I'm feeling. If we playing with regular teams, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, that damn Big Soul think he must be thinking I'm a damn slip. Big Soul say, light work, like going in the candy store. Going in the candy store. Hey, Big Soul, boy. Hey, listen here, dog. Ooh. Yeah, it ain't hit me yet, Big Soul. But whenever I get off this damn microphone and I go out there and look at my dog, that's when I start feeling that shit. Oh yeah, Vernon, 21-point rule. I forgot about that shit. 21 point. Now some people play, Vernon, some people play if you score one time, the 21 point is out the door. But some people play 21-point deficit no matter what. If you got 20 and I got 41, then that's elimination. So we just have to establish that before we kick off. 21 point, you right though. Man, I'll put that damn Pat Mahomes out the game, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I already know what you're gonna do with Pat. I know how he run and throw it off his leg, know why he's running. I don't know how to stop all that shit. Now you might use the old Chiefs. You might try, I don't know, y'all playing like using old teams. You're using the old Chiefs or something. You never know. Oh shit, Bando done call him. Bando, I gotta holler at you, Bando. I'm gonna holler at you, dog. I'm gonna holler at you. Yeah. Yeah, man. I hope y'all had a good weekend, man. Like I said, I'm gonna get back on the program, get back to rolling how I need to be rolling. Just had I had a little break when the puppies in their sleep, so I had to come out here and rock with y'all fellas and y'all ladies for a few minutes, man. It's about it, man. It's about it. Gave y'all the news that I had. I ain't played that UFC Bando, but I'm a UFC fan. I haven't played the UFC, but I fucks with UFC hard. Yeah, man. I think, man, like I said, that's the only problem. But when it comes to the dog shows, that's the only problem I see with it. Is that when they got the new stuff coming out, it's not holding weight compared to ADBA or whatever. And the thing is, it's all about timing. It's all about time, support. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than brothers coming out with new clothing lines. Then you got Gucci and you got Finley and all that other stuff that been out. And then you trying to compete with all them name brands like that. So I mean, at the end of the day, we got to just look at it. Some people like to win trophies around certain kind of people. You want to really get into the dog talk. Some people like to win. You like to look a certain kind of way in front of certain kind of people. You see, because at the end of the day, like I said, Samurai gonna give you trophies. He gonna give you ribbons. What you gonna get in the dog show? If your dog get points and he get points, what he getting? He getting in the ADBA magazine in a black and white section where they ain't showing no pictures and all they do is got points right there beside your dog. What is he doing? And what does any of these brothers I see in the dog game, what is that gonna matter to them when you tell them this is an ADBA show champion. Or this a champion over here on this digital show. If he's a champion over there, they're gonna know it because they're gonna see him on TV on a regular. I don't know now one of them damn dogs on them books because I ain't got no book lately from ADBA. But I know who been winning them dog shows. I remember them dogs because it's on TV. This is modern day time. A lot of people don't even read books and all that shit no more. Not myself. I likes to read. You know what I'm saying? Don't read enough, actually. But in modern times, man, a lot of stuff that you know, it just get eliminated. You just have to iron out the crinks and the wrinkles and all that type of stuff. And brothers just don't support enough, man. Brothers just don't support enough. You know what I'm saying? Brothers don't support enough, man. I'm telling you right now, man. Like I said before when I said this shit 2 years ago, I ain't never seen a damn show that's offering you rewards and you don't gotta leave your damn house that's gotta beg folk to come into the damn show. I tell you what, let it be one of these other brothers that, like let's say Evolution doing a digital dog show. Say Tom Garner doing a digital dog show. Oh, that shit got a whole bunch of clout and clientele, and these awards mean a whole lot more than the ADBA awards and all kind of shit like that, right? You know, so I mean, at the end of the day, man, everybody, you know, that's out here doing positive stuff with these dogs, you know, it just is what it is. It's you know, I understand what everybody mean by the ADBA is top echelon. I understand that totally. But in the United States, we live off competition. This is a country that thrives off competition, you know, and now it's competition. You know, you got the ADBPR and all that type of stuff. You got different dog shows. But the only thing that none of them got in common or none of them can do is none of them can reach all of y'all at one time. That digital dog show can reach every last one of y'all at one time. The ADPR, it can't reach all y'all at one time. ADBA can't reach all y'all at one time. Samurai can reach all y'all at one time in that digital dog show. From Ukraine to Compton, California. On one page, listening to one accord. You know, you can't do that with the rest of them. And sometimes that comes with being comfortable. You're content with being comfortable. You're content with the old shit. And not taking enough from ADBA because they put their work in, you know. And if you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, they paid the cost to be the boss, you know. But when it comes to dog shows, they don't pay the cost to be the boss. You know, even though I don't attend them like that, I can look at them and see the money that they bringing into that company is not invested into them damn dog shows. You know, just by looking at videos, Garner is putting more together in his dog show than ADBA got going on in their dog shows. There's more shit to do when you go to Tom Garner shit than when you go to ADBA. You know, so I mean, it just is what it is, man. Brothers got to support brothers when you see brothers doing positive shit, because at the end of the day, it can easily be gone with a brother. Anybody can be like, oh, I ain't doing this no more. Or I ain't trying to rock with that. I'm just doing my own thing with this right here. And now nobody got nothing to go to. And now you got to resort to some other bullshit. You know? So it's all about supporting other folk, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a bad problem about that. You know, we got a bad problem about that. Instead of supporting folk, you like to tear them down, like to stop them, like to do all other kind of shit, man. You know, it is crazy, man. It's too easy. Too easy, man, for brothers to blow up if brothers support each other. Vernon, man, I had so many books. I ain't gonna lie, I ended up losing a lot of my books, man, because I just burned them up. Most of the books that I got now, well, really, all the books that I got now is gonna be like your ADBA books, or a book that I could order, like a Stratton book, or my book, or one of them other Pitbull books, or something like that. For the most part, I burned all them journals and stuff, man, because shit start getting too crazy out here, man, where they just want to, find stuff and say you're doing this. So I just got rid of mine. And I had to order a Pitbull Bible one. I did 2 burnings. I did a burning back in like 2010, and then I did another burning later on down the line. But the burning I did in 2010, I burned up all my journals and stuff, and I burned up my Pitbull encyclopedia I bought from California Jack. I bought that from him when he first doing that Pitbull encyclopedia. That was before he had up the little website thing, before he sold that, the Pitbull Bible. Not the Pitbull encyclopedia, Pitbull Bible. Pitbull Bible. Before he had that website, he was selling them books on, I guess, online. I guess I bought it from somewhere. But I bought it. It was a nice book. And then he started doing the website, the Pitbull Bible database. And then I think he sold it. But yeah, man, I burned a whole lot of Pitbull books, man. Just because, I like good, literature and good history and good reads and stuff like that. You just sit down, bored, you want to read up something, or trying to figure out something, or something you done missed or something, you're just going through it, check it out. But man, there's just too much shit tied behind all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? They make it into something that ain't, Make it into something that ain't, man. I ain't seen one brother. All right, now we know that we can't break them laws like that no more, but that's what they did back then. Okay, now we take anything that happened back in the days that's been documented. It don't got nothing to do with nobody in modern day time. Only with the dogs. Once again, only with the damn dogs. We can read all the old books and history books that how our uncles and our grandmamas and black and white was treating each other. We can read all them history books from the 50s, the 60s, and some maybe the early 70s, but the 60s, the 50s, and the 40s, we can read all that stuff. But it don't got nothing to do with, and the brother, Mad Dollar, he can be a white brother. Mad Dollar can be a white brother, have it in his house, but that don't mean that he's doing that stuff that he's reading. Like, I mean, and here go another thing. I understand what that Confederate flag means, but at the same time, I understand, I understand where the white brothers coming from saying their heritage, but at the same time, you can't take that flag because somebody got that flag and get them some type of hate crime or something like that because they got it. Folk have to go through with actions, man. You have to go through with actions before you be charged with anything besides these dogs, man. These dogs, they done railroad 15 years worth of brothers. Brothers been going to jail for the last 15 years. When Michael Vick went 07, it's 2025. That's 18 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 18 years, brothers been going to damn prison for drugs and dogs. And half of them didn't even realize what they were doing or what was going on. Especially until we got these dog channels up here on YouTube and Facebook and different things where we could communicate with each other. Brothers wouldn't have been knowing, oh, you got a damn dope. You got an 8 ball of dope and you got 100 dogs. You was a damn dog fighter. You got a gram of coke and you got 50 dogs. You was a dog fighter. When I'm calling these numbers out, my brothers, because these are small amounts of drugs, small amounts. But all it takes is illegal on one end, and you automatically illegal on the other end, automatically guilty on the other end. And like I said, that goes back to what I was saying at the beginning when I first started this channel. We can't be bullied in this shit. And the only way you can't be bullied in this shit is to do the right thing. If you ain't doing the right things with these dogs, you're going to always bow down and let them folk treat you all kind of fucking ways. You got to be moving the right damn way, and you can walk with your chest high and your head up and do what the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's so many ignorant brothers in the dog game. I'm not gonna let you, because you get in my comments making racial slurs and listen here, man. I got just as many white friends as I got black friends. You know, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna never start no race war, no none of that type of bullshit on my damn channel. You know what I'm saying? Or what, however you want to put it. I'm gonna say what I want to say my opinions about certain things, but at the end of the day, you know, it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. When I talk certain things, when I say some of my black brothers, you act like you only want to hear it. It ain't real unless you hear it from some of my white brothers. That don't mean I got nothing against my white brothers at all. I'm just putting the flag up on my black brothers to let you know how they think. Let you know how they think. They don't want to hear the shit from me. They want to hear it from you. You know? You want to sell your dogs? I'm gonna give you a quick game real quick. Get your white brother to sell your dogs for you if you're having a hard time. Get your white brother. Them same damn dogs, you put them in a white brother hand, they ain't gonna ask them motherfucking questions. Oh, I don't trust to send my money to them. Salute to my white brothers, because they won't have no problem sending it to you. That's just the way these brothers think, man. A hating mentality. Always keep you thinking somebody always out to get you. Like one brother said before, you don't know what it even feel like for when brothers trying to keep it real with you and brothers trying to treat you right. You've been treated wrong so long, you know. Man, I'm telling you, dog, I see it all the time. Brothers do it all the time, man. End of the day, we know how this country came up. It ain't no secret about none of that type of stuff. We know what was what with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But like I always say, I'm a black brother that came up in the South, and I ain't old as some of my other brothers out there. And I never used that damn race card as an excuse why I couldn't get no damn dogs, because I came up in some of the racist part of the damn South, South Carolina, especially where I'm at over here, some of the racist damn part of the South. And my white friends, whether they my real friends or not, I don't know. But I think they my friends, and shit, I ain't never had no damn problem. You know what I'm saying? Go on these old white brothers' yard, never had no problem. I wasn't going to steal shit. I ain't going to do no, that's the bullshit. That's why y'all got what y'all got. Y'all go there to bring trouble nowadays. And this is whole different, man. You know, whole different vibe on over here in the South, man. Like I told you before, you got down south dog men. They may be white in the 80s, and you may come from the city. They don't want to deal with you just because you from the city. They don't give a damn about no damn color. Oh, that's an old Yankee. So I never used a color card, man. I was around some of the biggest kennels around as a teenager. Rolling with Victor and them. I wasn't rolling with Victor, but my kennel man was rolling with Victor and them. You know, as a teenager. As a damn black teenager at that lived in the inner city. So I just don't go with all that race card thing when it comes to, you know, some bulldogs you couldn't get the dog from them because everybody different. You know what I'm saying? But you just keep pushing on. If that brother like that, then you keep pushing on. You don't let that be stopping you from building your yard up. You know, one monkey don't stop no show. You know? And the only way to get real bulldogs is rock with everybody. You got to rock with your Spanish brothers, your white brothers, your black brothers. You got to be real with this shit. Bad business is what brothers don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Bad business is what they don't want. I don't care where they coming from. Europe, Asia. If you keeping it good and your business is good, you ain't got no problem. You don't expect my white brothers to say all kind of, if they say anything funny or if they say anything about the black people in the dog game. You don't think they're supposed to say that when you got two brothers in Mississippi that got murdered at the box? What the fuck this type of shit go down at? We talking a couple years ago. Brothers who really know what's what. What kind of shit go on like this, man? for some dogs. Not saying it happened because of the dogs, but just talking about the dogs are involved. You know, that shit Chico be talking about, man. It's likely he talk about certain people certain ways. He when he speak about certain people, he talk down on them, and when he speak about other people, he talk high on them. You know, that ain't right. That what you call trying to get in where you trying to fit in where you can get in at. This is a different dog game, man. That's why Chico ain't on YouTube talking all kind of shit, because people have been eating in his ass already. You know what I'm saying? This ain't them 5 or 6 years ago. 6, 7 years ago when he get up there and tell them brothers about the black dogs, talk trash about the black. This ain't them days. Y'all don't accept certain things, but then y'all turn around and accept other things. Oh yeah. Now money will change your mind. But you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you gotta talk to a brother before you see that money. You know, you did not go just walk in the yard and holding out no money in your hand. I got money, I want to come buy a dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to talk to a person. You know, and if they don't want to fuck with you because of your color, they ain't gonna even get to the conversation of, well, how much money this shit costs, how much money it is. And you ain't got enough damn money. Get your black ass out my yard. You know what I'm saying? But if they if any brother, white brother, black brother, Spanish brother, hold a conversation with you to get to the money and all that type of stuff, they might not like you, you know, whatever you about all the way around. And they might just want the money out your pocket. You know how it go, man. But at the end of the day, you got to fuck with everybody. That's legitimate. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't no good, you don't gotta fuck with them. But folk that legitimate, you gotta fuck with them, man. We all the same out here. Everybody go through their own discriminations. Everybody go through their own trials, tribulations, and all that type of shit. And like I told you before, right now today, if I start from ground zero for a 16-year-old, start from ground zero in the dog game, who gonna affect you the most? Them white brothers, who gonna hold you down the damn most? Or them black brothers? Just give me a fucking real answer. Who gonna hold you down the most? The niggas gonna be trying to steal your damn dog. You know what I'm saying? Trying to steal your shit. And like I said before, man, it just is what it is, dog. It is what it is. This dog game, you just gotta do your own thing out here. Everybody gonna have their own way of doing it. And shit, I just gotta understand that you ain't wrong because you don't think like me. You know, everybody don't think the same. That's what the Lord made this good old great earth with. Everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different. But me, myself, I went taught, I was never raised to hate anybody. Period. If you know, in my family, you know, yeah, man. Them boys playing with Barracuda name out there, talking about he mixed breed this, mixed breed that. Come on, man. Y'all got to get serious with this stuff now. Got to have some proof about some of this stuff when they talking about these dogs being mixed breed, man. You talking about these famous dogs and stuff like that, man. We just making up stuff, man. Them dogs is Jocko, heavy Jocko bred dogs. I mean, where's the hound dogs or the Tulsas or where are these other dogs at? Or where are the people that say they see these dogs, breed these dogs and make these dogs and produce these dogs? That's why I say when we talk about the hound dog, I talk about that sometimes just to joke around and fuck around or whatever. But man, listen, Barracuda is all bulldog. Mayday, all bulldog. You ain't gonna find no hound dog mixed like them damn dogs. You know? Them dogs all bulldog, man. They just not the bulldog look that the look that you used to seeing. You know, they got their own little distinctive look. You know, so I mean, I don't know, man, but I mean, it makes good conversation. So I can't knock nobody for that. It makes good conversation. You just want to talk about something, you know. But every dog that's big, that's brown with a black mask, or big and brown like Barracuda, them don't mean they got hound dog in them. Because since we start talking about all this Mayday stuff, all this Barracuda stuff, this yellow stuff, and all them dogs, which one of these brothers ever came up here with any, we ain't gonna say solid proof, because solid proof is holding it in your hand, that came up here with any story that was proven to say any of these dogs was mixed breed? We ain't got nobody from Victim Camp who said none of them dogs bred to make Barracuda that was mixed. We ain't got nobody from nobody else camp that said none of them dogs made Barracuda was mixed breed, but we had somebody from that I did an interview with that was the yard man for David Tent that told y'all about that bootleg shit. Now y'all making a whole lot of conversation about some fake ass Barracuda shit, but you ain't want to make no conversation about these fake ass bootleg ass yellow dogs out here. That's what I'm talking about. Talk about something that's real and stop talking about that fairy tale shit. Because them fake ass yellow dogs, that's real. And when I say fake yellow dogs, I ain't talking about no mixed Barracuda. What? Okay, now let's say Barracuda is a mixed breed dog. We all know if you're a mixed breed dog, you're going to throw off more mixed breed dogs. That means you're a 50-50. You're not a full-blooded pit bull. You're a 50-50. Mixed breed is where the rest of the Tulsas and all that came off Barracuda and the rest of the dogs. You mean to tell me he's a mixed breed dog, but he only produced pit bulls? No other Tulsas came off him. If you're a 50-50 dog, if I got a Malinois and a pit bull, you can guarantee that Malinois produce some dogs that look like full-blooded pit bulls and some dogs that look like full-blooded Malinois. Full-blooded Malinois. No pit bull in them at all. So where the dogs off of Barracuda that look like Tulsas or whatever they supposed to be, See, I used to talk to this brother who wasn't real. He wasn't real. He didn't know a whole lot of stuff in that game dog stuff, and they used to say they were breeding the blue ticks into the pit bulls back in the days, right? This and that, and they talking about them hound dog is. And I tell you, when we first, what you think, Vernon Starr, how you think folk talking about them yellow dogs that we had back in the days that was coming off that with them hound dog ears and all that? When you used to seeing your box face pit bulls, your Eli dogs, you used to seeing them dogs, your box face dogs, and then you see these hound dog looking dogs, and then at the end of the day, the hound dog looking dogs is the ones that's winning. It just come from them crosses, man. We don't put emphasis on what's real. Red boy, fake pedigree. Nobody want to really. You don't want to do your research and get some real information to find some of these brothers out here that can give you some real red boy stories. Because we know this dog pedigree ain't right. But like brothers say, we don't give a damn because his production so good. But we'll talk about the Barracuda being bred wrong with no kind of evidence, this going off of how he look. But everybody know Red Boy ain't off of who they say he off of. They got other dogs as well down off these pits. But Barracuda, y'all got to stop picking on them, man, because of how he looked that way. And if I didn't see them dogs back in the days, I may, feel what y'all, feel how y'all feel. But man, listen, the further you go back in the 90s, the bigger them dogs' ears was, and the bigger they came out. The further you go back in the 90s, closer to the 80s. Big dogs. And see, that's the thing. Hey, Vernon, let me ask you this, Vernon Starr. Is it a red boy Jocko trait? You say red boy trait. Is a red boy trait for the big ears? That's a red boy trait. Now I got this red boy. Let me see if I can pull this up. I kept that red boy picture that I posted up here a while ago. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Yeah, I kept that red boy picture right there, so you can check it out. And he do got them ears, you know what I'm saying? He do got them ears. And like we were saying, red boy 70-some pounds, man. Shit, why wouldn't them red boy Jocko dogs be? We talking about 50-pound dogs now, 40-pound. Look how they turn. Look where they went from 70, 60-pound dogs to 40-pound dogs. 40 something, maybe 50, and we looking at them like they big dogs. Oh, they big dogs because they 40 something can make 50. When we looking at the chief kahuna, it's 70-some pounds right there. And we know all the top dogs that we talking about now, like Mayday, Big John, them dogs, 70-some pound dogs. Toe Jam, 70-some pound dog. Now, when we talk about 70 pounds, these brothers be in conversation, they be like, I think a true full pit bull only gets about high 50s, maybe 60 pounds. I mean, hey, they got a limit on height. I mean, they got a limit on max weight, but they don't limit on size when it comes to smallness. If you got a dog 2 pounds and it's a pit bull, it can be a pit bull. But if you got a dog 80 pounds, it ain't gonna be no pit bull. At least in the conversational wise. And I actually think this one of the best pictures of Red Boy, you know, that they got out there on online. And that's not even online. This picture right here, I got sent this picture by somebody, you know, somebody sent me that picture. I think that's one of the best pictures that actually show his frame the way it need to be shown, you know, up there, and the little bit of writing that go along with it. And then when they at 70-some pounds, I'm quite sure he ain't show weight. I'm quite sure that's not his condition weight. You know, he gonna probably condition down probably into the 50s. If not, he probably is what they call it, what they call it, catch weight. They probably do him catch weight. Oh yeah, man. I seen them big 70-some pound dogs. Big John was big like that. Mayday was big like that. Big John's sister, I seen her. She was big like that. Blondie, she was big like that. Split Ears was big like that. You know what I'm saying? Who else is big like that I know right offhand? And see, you got dogs that's big like that, and you take them down. Like I said before, big dog them. One of these days, we'll get somebody that can give us a real accurate story from Red Boy. Closest we got. My brothers that did the interviews. All the red, that's the closest we got to the brothers that gave me the interviews. I got one other brother that can give me some more Red Boy stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what he talking about. But you just have to take all the stories and see what we can put together with it. But like I said, it don't even matter about Red Boy because his production level is so great. It's just something to talk about. The damn sure don't matter now. You found out he was off a damn basset hound. Who gives a shit? Nobody damn sure ain't gonna stop breeding to the Red Boy stuff. Hey, Miss Marlowe come up here right now and say Red Boy was part damn coon dog and part whatever else. Ain't nobody gonna stop breeding to the dog. At all. Well, maybe one or two people, you know. Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody, man. I think I'm good and warmed up now. I think I'm good and warmed up, Jimmy Shoot. Hey, yo, I hope everybody have a great day, man. Hope everybody stay safe out there, stay legal out there, take care of them pets. If it's hot where you at, make sure you got fresh water, the fleas out, get your flea stuff together. Do what you got to do, man, to take care of them pets and enjoy life. Enjoy your life with your pets. Don't let nobody bully you, man. PBK9s, giving it to my brothers and sisters. Let me see what Vernon talking about down here, man. I had to stop my outro on that. Vernon said, Katie said he a Kobe. Oh, yeah, she said he a Kobe Hempfield dog. She said he a Kobe Hempfield dog or whatever. But I want to hear the story behind the dog. From either her, out of her mouth, or either somebody that was around her, out of their mouth. You know, because it give us every little thing we can hear from a brother that know about this Red Boy stuff is like, you know, a mystery story, a mystery book or something. You know, adding on to the mystery. That was the Lord telling you back then, don't worry about no pedigrees. To get you a dog that's going to produce, a dog that's a good dog. That's all you need to worry about. And don't be worrying about what he offer. Yes, sir, man. Like I said, man, y'all have a good day. Y'all stay safe out there, PBK9s, and I'm out.